As the retail apocalypse continues, Sears, which also owns Kmart, is the latest to narrowly avoid bankruptcy, clinging on with Chairman Eddie Lampert winning a bankruptcy auction to keep the retailer alive. Lampert's hedge fund, ESL Investments, stated that its $5 billion bid would save up to 50,000 jobs and keep around 400 stores open. Bankruptcy court judge Robert Drain stated that the execution risk for the transaction, when one considers the alternative, is reasonable to take. It is, however, worth noting that since Lampert merged Sears with Kmart in 2015, he has closed over 3,500 stores and fired more than 250,000 workers. The retail industry has been hit hard by the rise of e-commerce and the fall of foot traffic, which has left a wave of clearance sales and empty malls in its wake. According to real estate research firm Cushman & Wakefield, visits to malls declined by 50% from 2010 to 2013. Roughly a third of shopping malls are at risk of dying off as a result of store closings, according to data from Green Street Advisors. When a mall loses an anchor store like Sears or Macy's, it can be nearly impossible for it to survive. Department stores such as Macy's, Sears and JCPenney's and retailers including BCBG, Abercrombie & Fitch and BB have closed dozens of stores in recent years. Stores across the US have been putting everything on clearance in a bid to clear inventory. But of course, this has hit profits, or rather, revenue. 16 major US retailers filed for bankruptcy or announced liquidations in 2018, including Nine West, Toys R Us, Brookstone and Mattress Firm, with the trend looking set to continue into 2019, with the US's biggest mall owner warning investors as such. Going so far as to blame private equity for its role in retail's demise, David Simon, CEO of Simon Property Group, in an earnings conference call told analysts, "There are some retailers out there that we are nervous about. We're concerned about a few bankruptcies that should shake out in the first quarter." While Simon stated that he didn't expect to see as many retail bankruptcies as in the last 2 years, he was still worried about some of the companies that had struggled last year. In fact, he was one of the creditors who tried to resist the deal put forward by Eddie Lampert to save Sears. Have poor management and a lack of willingness to adapt to the current marketplace some blame here also. A lot of the failing malls, quite frankly, look a mess. Clothes are stuffed onto racks or left in piles on the floor. Boxes of shoes left stacked on top of one another. They are unenticing and hardly the shopping experience that customers are looking for. One to think outside of the box is Barney's. Catering to the Instagram generation, they have formed a partnership with a marijuana brand, Bebo, to open an upscale shop called The High End with their Beverly Hills department store. Here they will sell all kinds of upscale weed paraphernalia, such as French hemp rolling papers and $950 bongs, since they aren't a licensed dispensary and can't sell the actual product itself. Barney's CEO, Daniela Vitali, explains that they made the choice partly due to the pressure to offer Instagram-worthy moments. "We want to make sure there's an entertainment value in there," she explained. Which of course is another problem that retail is suffering from. Many people are now looking to spend their money on experiences rather than material objects. Japanese clean queen Marie Kondo has taken the world by storm with her books and Netflix series. She claims you need to hold each of your items in your hands, and if it does, time to get rid of it. Her legions of fans would probably agree that we have reached peak stuff. Retailers need to take that on board and look at how the whole shopping experience can be improved as they battle for survival.